Have you ever wondered why two people with the same opportunity, same tools, and even the same mentor can end up with wildly different results? Why does one soar while the other one stays grounded? Neville Goddard said, "Change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live." That's not philosophy, it's a roadmap. The difference is not in the circumstances, but in the self image, belief, and inner narrative each person carries in every single decision. Welcome back to Next Step Empire. I'm Justin Kaiser, and I've been building businesses for the last 24 years, including scaling a solar company into the largest solar franchise brand in the US before a merger with the publicly traded company, Stardust Solar. Most people try to change their life by changing the external: new tactics, new routines, new contacts. But until you change the internal model of reality, you'll keep getting the same results. Let's talk about the invisible blueprint that's running your life: assumptions. Earl Nightingale said, "We become what we think about most of the time, and that's the strangest secret." That's more than just a catchy phrase, it's a biological command. Your brain's reticular activating system filters out the noise and selectively focuses on what matches your dominant thoughts and beliefs. This is why when you buy a new car, suddenly you start seeing those cars everywhere. It's not that the world changed, it's that your filter changed. Most people don't realize they are unconsciously instructing their RAS to look for limitation, scarcity, and confirmation of failure. But when you begin to deliberately direct your focus and beliefs, everything begins to shift. That's not magic, that's alignment. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." But here's the key: it must believe it. That's where most entrepreneurs get stuck. They conceive the big goal, they even take action, but if they never upgrade their self image and beliefs to match that goal, they'll sabotage themselves before ever getting there. That was my story for years. I had the skills, the hustle, and even some of the results, but I kept plateauing. I didn't realize I was operating with an outdated identity, a version of myself that I didn't believe I deserved to win at the next level. It wasn't until I rewrote that internal script that the game changed. So here's the framework we're going to go over today: awareness, alignment, and activation. Let's break it down. Step one is awareness. You must become aware of your unconscious assumptions about yourself, about money, about business, and about success. This isn't a one time journal prompt, it's a lifestyle of observation. Notice the language you use. Do you say things like, "I'm not good at sales," or "I'm just not a tech person"? That's not just an opinion, that's an unconscious contract that you've made with yourself. Start questioning everything. Who told you that? Is it even true? What if the opposite were true? Step two is alignment. Once you see the false beliefs and assumptions, you must align your thoughts, emotions, and identity with the version of you who already has what you want. This means visualization isn't just a feel good exercise, it's a neurological rehearsal. See it, feel it, believe it, and then repeat. Repetition with emotion imprints it into your subconscious. Neville Goddard said, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled." That's not passive, that's powerful. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a vividly imagined reality and actual experience. So, give us something worth believing in. Step three, activation. Now, from that aligned state, take bold, decisive action, not action from fear or scarcity or desperation, but action from certainty, confidence, and creative power. This is how you collapse time. When your belief system, emotional state, and identity are congruent with your goal, you begin to move with speed, clarity, and intuition. You don't overthink, you respond. You don't chase, you attract. This is the secret sauce that the top 1% know. They move from the inside out, not the outside in. In my own journey, I saw this play out when we built solar grids from scratch and franchised it to 100 plus franchise territories. We didn't have any outside investors. We had belief, alignment, and a clear inner image of success. That became the reality. Then we merged with Stardust Solar, a publicly traded company in the US and Canada. Same tools, same resources as others, but we moved differently because our internal compass was set for expansion. That's what I want for you. So I'm going to leave you with one next step challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to write down one old assumption each day that's holding you back. Then write the opposite. If your belief is, "I'm bad with money," flip it. And write, I'm learning to master money every day. Say it, feel it, imagine it, repeat it. You're not locked into your past identity unless you keep rehearsing it. Today can be your identity shift, starting right now. Neville Goddard said, the world is a mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. Don't wait for the world to change. Change within, and then the world will follow. You're not stuck. You're just one assumption away from freedom. Thanks for watching. If you got something from this episode, share it with somebody else that's building their own business. Also, drop me a comment. What's the biggest source of friction in your business right now? And what's one pattern that you're committed to breaking this week? If you don't have a business yet and you want a proven business model to get started, book a call with me. The Stardust Solar franchise could just be your path to financial freedom. Not only can you build your wealth by growing your business, you also get a $25,000 stock option signing bonus and earn more options with every customer you get. So you're building your equity as a partner. My link's below if you want to chat about that. Until then, become aware of your unconscious assumptions about yourself, about money, about business, and about success. Then align your thoughts, emotions, and identity with the version of you who already has what you want. That's how empires are built. I believe in you. Now go build your empire. Be well. Remember, you are awesome.